Seems you just can't escape the Souls games, whether it's devs trying to capture the magic and missing the mark, or critics claiming every game is the Dark Souls of X. I don't want to discredit any game that comes out that tries to go off a Soul design that happens to be just decent, because I mean it's a pretty cool, nice way of doing things, and this is where Nioh comes in. See, I played the 2 betas when they came out. I thought they were pretty cool, and I wanted to try the full game out when it came out earlier this year. So, is Nioh cool? I mean, that's why you're watching the video, right? I didn't beg you to watch the video. That'd be fucking sad. When Tecmo Koei aren't pummeling the industry with Musou's and Musou spinoffs, they do make games that aren't as shallow. By they, I mean Team Ninja. They made Ninja Gaiden and others. As you see, they have been going down for a while. But now, we have a new action game from Team Ninja, Nioh. This game has been in production for fucking 10 years. All I really have is just that concept art piece thing, so I'm not gonna go too much about it. And on the surface level, the game looks like a Samurai Souls type of thing, but I was hoping that Team Ninja would add their spice to it and have it be like a Souls mixed with Ninja Gaiden type of thing. That would get my juices flowing and come on my hands. While the game off first impression doesn't look like it's gonna wow anyone in a design sense, I'm interested to see what Team Ninja can cook up with aside from shitting over Ninja Gaiden's legacy and this. Nioh is a story about William Adams as he goes to find Edward Kelly and take his guardian spirit back, while dunking on Japan in the process. White man can't. You meet a lot of historic figures from the Sengoku period Japan with a dark fantasy style to it. So yeah, Nobunaga is here. Games with this type of setting and style I've been missing this gen. All I really played was Yakuza Ishin, but you aren't slaying demons and not exactly the same period, so that had me really interested in Nioh. It was like some nostalgia, you know, Onimusha. As you can already tell, it's going for the Souls formula. You use Emerita to level yourself up, but this time there is a separate currency to buy things. Okay, this leveling shit is fucked. Body affects life, heart doesn't, but affects your stamina, and then stamina affects life. What the fuck is this? The swords in the ground you find around the map, while they do show you that another player did die there, you can actually fight that character and gain items from them when you kill them. You got your bonfire. You got your stamina, you got your dying a lot. Alright, look, no, let's not make this a video where I point out how everything's like Dark Souls. This video's already pointless enough, so let's just fucking move on. The story is pretty straightforward, and most that you need to know is told through the cutscenes. You see a lot more of the drama from the supporting cast, while Willie here just goes, "Don't have time for this." It's understandable. I mean, he just wants to kill Palpatine and find his spirit GF. There's nothing wrong with that. You then help out Tokugawa Ieyasu and fight more yokai to get to your destination against the other army who's being helped by Kelly. You scratch his back, he scratched yours. A lot of the foreign leaders you meet here act just like how you would expect, so don't expect much. Ieyasu remains the most interesting because you get to see how all the things he did into the past affect his spirit. I did like Okatsu and Hanzo and this cat spirit thing. It was kind of sad when he went. The customization and clothing is simple, but the best thing about the armor is that you can give your best armor stats to more fashionable wear, so you don't look like a bitch out there just for some good armor stats. The weapon types are sword, 2 swords, axe, hammer, spear, and Kusarigama. You can use ranged weapons which give you a light third-person shooter mechanic in combat. Items aren't unlike anything you would find in the Souls game, like this item turns you invisible, this sets your weapon on fire for fire damage, etc, etc. You have different guardians that give you different stats that can be used for a living weapon, which is like your devil trigger. This makes getting your soul back a lot more interesting, so you can have your living weapon charged already. The biggest mechanic I like are the 3 stances, low, mid, and high. It's a nice touch that adds variety to combat, letting you change up as you please. Like if you're going for a heavy attack, you can quickly switch that to low so you can evade out without having to lose too much stamina. Keep pulsing is a mechanic that works similar to Gears of War's quick reload. When you time it, it makes your stamina fill up a lot faster. The skills you unlock go from stat buffs to some pretty cool combos that you can use. You have finishers, moves that pulls enemies in closer, and also launchers. I do feel like some of these moves may have been taken from Dynasty Warriors characters, but I don't know, man. Hey, I don't know. Really, once you find your footing in it, it gets satisfying as all fuck. Mixing style switches and weapon switches while keep pulsing to keep the combos going, I really do love the system we have here. It's pretty fast and twitchy. I recommend the Kusarigama and the Twin Swords for the best type of fast combat, but really it works with a lot of humanoid type of enemies because the yokai and the oni aren't really affected by all these. They kind of phase through them. Aside from a lot of the standard enemy types, you got some interesting ones like the Womp and and the pizza from Jimmy Neutron. I do like the boss fights in the game, besides this fucker, but the best ones are always the more standard one-on-one man fights, cause I live for that shit. The levels can go from being somewhat interesting to just Most of the time they don't really have anything that makes them stand out visually besides the final level, but the final level is also bad. I don't know about you, but I'm not a fan of fighting the same bosses as part of a final level. It should just be in a boss rush mode, but here it's just padding. But that's Nioh. The side missions have some unique levels in it, but most of all it's just you going to certain parts of the same map you've been on, taking out certain enemies. It's nothing special, it's just there if you want to do it. I think my favorite areas in this game are usually the ones that are filled with tall grass, because that shit just looks cool. Otherwise, the graphics are pretty fine if you're playing the action mode. Don't go for movie mode, that shit's fucking dumb, you silly hoe. I usually like to put soundtracks from the game that I'm talking about in the video, but Nioh soundtrack is just kind of whatever, so I decided to cop out and use some other shit. When it comes to action games like this, I do consider myself a very tasteful man, so I can at least recommend this to anyone who wants that action itch but only have a PS4. Or I can recommend you Devil May Cry Special Edition or Nier Automata. What the hell, throw some Yakuza in there as well. Nioh was pretty highly received when it came out. I'd say I'm very highly positive about it. Out of a lot of the Souls-like games, Nioh doesn't feel as shallow compared to those and most of Tecmo Koei's current library. If you like it, I do consider checking out Onimusha on the PS2, because that shit's never getting an HD remastered. The story is pretty straight-faced, and I guess if you don't mind that, you may still like this type of game, but definitely the combat is something that's fun to come back to. I mean, it also has multiplayer, so you can definitely try that out if you're a fan of how Dark Souls did their PvP. I haven't done it yet, although I've done PvE before and I had fun with that. Team Ninja just loves making some hot women, don't they? My name is Koob and I'm terrible at introductions. If you want to suggest I do anything, feel free to let me know and I'll probably get to it. Also, check out my Gravity Rush 2 video, but get comfy first because it's about 20 minutes long. And follow me on Twitter because I'm posting there and I have a lot of fun posting what I do. I really like doing these videos and I feel a bit better that I'm doing a smaller, not as spoiler heavy video. But I do hope you enjoyed it and thanks for watching.